What's up? What's up, everybody? It's Horace with What to Sell on Amazon. And on this channel, I help people to learn the skills of buying and selling on Amazon using their platform, primarily with online arbitrage. But we're bringing in some retail arbitrage as well because that is important. I talked about that in another video. So if that's something you're into, the first thing you want to do is subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell notification so that you get notified when we put out more value, more work, more information. Give it a thumbs up if it's valuable. Share it with anyone who could benefit from it, and leave comments. And also make sure you get over to whattosellonamazon.com or onlineinternetprofits.com. There you have free access to a 12 module video course that teaches you how to get going. And also with that, you get free leads. Jim, show them what the channel looks like. Give them a quick screenshot of what the free leads page looks like. That way they have an idea of what they're going to get. It's very simple to sign up. But remember, I've been letting guys know this is not going to be free for much longer. It's just way too much value. We're not going to be able to continue to give it away. But for those of you who take action, you will be rewarded. If you sign up now, you will always have access to it. Even once it becomes a paid version, even once we improve it over time and come out with updated versions, you will have lifetime membership. That's your reward for, number one, giving me your most precious asset, which is your time. Number two, I think you should be rewarded for the fact that you're taking action. Most people don't value what is free, but if you go ahead and sign up, obviously you're one of the smart ones. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with paying, because when you pay for something, it's an actual investment. But imagine if you didn't have to pay and you took advantage. Why don't we make that you? In this video, I'm going to do what I'm calling sort of a Q&A, even though normally Q&A would be reserved for live. And on that note, we will be going live here soon. I haven't figured it out. Jim hasn't figured it out. We're working on it. And I can tell you, I'm not well versed, not only in how the software, how that whole thing works to make it happen, but also just working live. That's a totally different experience. So we're gonna have to learn this together. But I do look forward to it. For the few of you who are subscribed to the channel, I think it could be a great experience for us together. And before we get into the Q&A, let me just share, you know I love sharing deals. So here we are on Slick Deals. And before I went on, I said, you know what, let me see if I can find something. Now, real quick, when you're looking at Slick Deals, the first thing I'm scanning on is Amazon selling it? 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to do it if it's Amazon. Mind you, if Amazon is doing it, it doesn't mean that it wouldn't be good as what's called an Amazon flip, where you buy from Amazon. When you do the research and you know that, okay, here Amazon is selling 50 ounces of some type of dog treat. If you want to go into the history and you see that typically this sells for $20, and you can look at the charts, whatever info you're going to use to figure that out, you go, you know what, I'm going to buy this now, because I know this is never this low, and it's gonna jump back up. Amazon does not have a problem with you buying product from them, turning right around and sending it back. I've done it. it does work. But when I'm on slick deals, that's usually not what I'm looking for. So I tend to go right past those. Anything that's going to cost like this is $380. Nah, I wouldn't deal with it. So there's all types of stuff. See here, Amazon, nope. If I see a store like Target, then I might, you know what I mean? I'll look a little further. But here's what I found. I saw this Best Buy. I saw $5, and it's normally $25 right at Best Buy. When you see a markup or a markdown, I should say, with that type of price difference, right away you take a closer look. So what you do at that point, you click on the advertisement or whatever the link, and you see Samsung SmartThings ADT wireless smart door and window sensor. You get a picture of it. That way you can match it when you go to Amazon. And you sort of look at what's going on. Best Buy has Samsung blah 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 on sale. Select in-store pickup where available. Otherwise, shipping is free. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So right here it says see deal. And here's where you see it. Then all you do is grab that description. And then what I would do is open up, stick that in there. Boom. And take another look at your image so that you know what you're looking for. Come back. Scroll around, see if you can find it. There it is. Go ahead and click on it. Again, match that description. Samsung SmartThings ADT door and window detector. Samsung SmartThings ADT door and windows, and it's white. You're getting it for $4.99. And right away you hover over and you see they're selling $131 a month. Then you want to see what the gang is selling it at. You're looking for anyone who's Prime, because of course we're going fulfillment by Amazon. Okay, Amazon is selling it like new. You're going to be selling it new. You got one other person selling it for $26, and they only have 3 in stock. So this could be a good deal. At this point, I would go ahead and see if you're able to sell it. Let's see. In order to do that, you would stick that ace in, as you can see I already did. And if it says sell yours, you know you're good to go. Now, I always teach, before you buy, go ahead through the whole process of listing the product, because that way you don't get any surprises. Sometimes you'll see that you can sell it. You go, okay, all right, I'll buy some. And then you get your inventory in. And then when you actually click this and go through the process, when you get ready to create the shipment, you get a surprise. And that surprise can be anything from, oh, you know what? We got a lot of these. We're not letting you send any. Or, you know what? That's got some type of lithium battery in it or something. We consider it hazardous material. You'll have to fulfill that yourself. You know, all types of things, surprises can catch you. And you know, it's still going to happen. You still will have surprises in this business. Do not think that there's any fail-safe, foolproof way that you can avoid ever running into bumps in the road. You're going to. But what we want to do is lessen the chances. Remember, life is a system of odds. So we want to make the odds, we want to put the odds in our favor that we won't have any surprises. Once we get that far, the next thing we want to do is calculate what kind of profit we would make. So we'll take this, we'll come over, I'm looking for my revenue calculator. Put that in there. And if you don't know what that is or where to find it, watch one of my earlier videos or sign up for the course and you'll see. But remember, we're competing with this guy. So we're gonna go in at $26. I know that it's gonna cost me about 50 cents to ship my products in because of the volume that I ship. But even if you figured it at $1, you're usually gonna be pretty good, because the way we teach, you want to send in at least 50 products. The cost of the product is going to be $4.99 plus tax. So for me, that's going to be $5.29 per unit. And so we would make $13.10 per. Now, I will tell you, I did jump on this deal. I would advise you to. They would not ship to me. Now, they may ship to you, but I can tell you, Best Buy can get a little funny when it comes to sometimes how many units they'll allow you to buy. Sometimes whether or not they will ship to you. Sometimes they just won't. They won't ship it to you, and there's none at any store within a 50-mile radius or whatever the radius is that they go by. You just move on. You're not going to always get good deals, but here's a great deal, and literally it did not even take me 5 minutes. Okay, so there you have that. Now let me take a couple of questions, and let me shout out my man Ivan. Let me shout out my man LV, and also my boy Brian. These are people that took their time to leave some comments. So, and I thank you, because of you guys, you helped me to have some material, some things to talk about that are relevant to you, not just me. A lot of times we get on these YouTube channels and, we're just yakking away about what we think is important. Engagement from you guys gives me content, and it ensures that I'm just not, stuck on me. I'm actually addressing your concerns, and you deserve that for coming to my channel. So Ivan, and I'm paraphrasing here, but this comes from comments left on some of the videos that we've put out. He was saying basically about how to deal with more people jumping on the listing. A lot of times he was saying he noticed I must have talked about a deal in a video or gave a free lead, and maybe there were only 5 of us. Then he turned around, and before you knew it, there were 30 of us selling the product. And he was kind of like, okay, how do you deal with that? He specifically asked, do you wait until they sell out? In most cases, yes, you will wait until they sell out. If you sourced properly, there'll be enough volume. You have to think about this. If there are 30 people selling the product, how many of those are FBA? Because that's all you're dealing with. Hypothetically, there may only be 10 people selling FBA. Of those 10, they're going to get the lion's share. You might have a product that's selling 150 units every 30 days. They'll sell out in most cases. Now, in some cases, they don't. And you go back through your inventory and you're like, man, this is not moving. Amazon is letting me know what my long-term storage is on this. And in those cases, you may have to come down, and maybe you were going to make $15. You may have to settle for a $5 profit just to get out. Sometimes you'll even have to just break even on that particular SKU. But don't get caught up in that. You'll know what to do when that happens, but don't panic. That's what keeps a lot of people out of this business, and that's what keeps them from making the change in their life and having success, because they worried about a particular SKU, or don't get me wrong, it's a relevant question. It's very important. How do you deal with that? Because it is going to happen. But in most cases, it works itself out. A lot of people, when they jump on, and he even mentioned that these people were undercutting me. Watch some of my videos and you'll notice I'm looking at what's the feedback rating on this guy? Because if he's jumping on a listing and cutting the price, chances are he's either new or he doesn't have 1,000 ratings yet. When you get to 1,000, when you start getting up there, you won't see those people cutting prices, because they're not going to cut themselves out of a profit just to feel good that they made a sale. That's for new guys. Okay. So I hope I answered that question. Also, he was asking, do reviews matter? Now, this one I do want to address, because you will rarely hear me talk about reviews. And I should, honestly, because it does make a difference. But in most cases, you will find that if you got a product that's really selling, you know, 300 a month, 150 a month, 500 a month, 800 a month, it wouldn't be selling like that if the reviews were not good. So I tend to skim over it. But if it's bad, I mean, if the reviews are just bad, don't get into it. So next question, and this came from LV. This is pretty good. I want to thank you, man. I really appreciate that. He was saying, hey, look, you're always talking about Ebates, which I do. He's saying, why don't I give out my referral code? That way I can get something back. You know, I appreciate that. It won't cost you anything. Guys, if you want to use it, I didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? Because I'm just giving my time, my effort, my energy, and what knowledge I do have. And I'm not even thinking about getting something in return. But he got me to thinking, and I thank you for that, LV. You thinking about me. I like that. It's a sign that we're starting a honest, genuine, and sincere group, of family, if you will, of people that want to help each other. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Jim, if you can, Jim is probably going to put that link in the description. I think this is what it would look like if you don't have Ebates and you go ahead and you sign up using this code, then I would get whatever it is, 10 bucks, 20 bucks or something like that. And I would appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's a way for you to give back. We take care of each other. And also, I wasn't sure, LV, let me know if I answered your question. You know what I mean? Give me a comment on this and let me know, did I answer your question? I think he wanted to know about Scandalize. If you look, a lot of times when you watch my videos, when you're at the root listing, and this isn't the root, but when you're at the root listing, you'll see an extension load on my page. See that green up here? That's Scandalize. That's telling me, instead of me having to scroll down to see the rank, I can see it right here. If I want to know, am I restricted, I can just click on that. If I had the paid version, I could click Scandalize and it would calculate the profit for me. Now, let me tell you what. First of all, I'll have Jim, if you can put that on the screen, and also leave it in the in the remarks. Scandalize is at cybermonkeydeals.com. If you go to cybermonkeydeals.com and then you would scroll down to Scandalize for Profit, and if you go to subscribe, it's going to talk about $9. That's the paid version. If you want a whole bunch of data, you don't have to do that though. You can take the free version, and let me give you an idea of how that works. Let's just say we looked at this product, and if we let Scanalyze load, and I wanted to see, am I restricted? Now you have to be logged in order to use this. I could click on that and it's going to tell me. It's either going to allow me to sell, which it is. It's allowing me to create a listing. If not, it would have told me, hey, you're not eligible. Let's see if we can find something. What's the name of that thing Amazon makes? And I know they wouldn't. Is it called Alexa? Let's see. I'm guessing. I'm not. Okay. Now this is definitely something that Amazon would not let me sell. So watch what happens. We'll click on the root listing. Let Scanalyze load. I'm trying not to have this video go too long, guys, but you know me. I get to yapping and bumping my gums, and I love what I do, so I'm always running on past what I wanted to do. See how it says you are not approved and we are not accepting applications, blah, blah, blah. And that saves me. Normally what I do, I would take the ASIN and then I would come over to inventory, add a product, or catalog, add a product, stick it in there, blah, blah, blah. With this tool right away, and when you're, I mean, time is everything, guys. You know how I do this. I'm sourcing and then I'm out of the door so I can go drive a truck. I mean, it's crazy. I don't always use it, but it does work and it does save time. So LV, I hope I answered that. Let me know. Leave a comment, yay or nay, whether or not I answered that question. Oh, you know what? Let me just look at something real quick. Is it? Yeah, this product. Now, we weren't even sourcing this, but let me just show you a quick trick. Sometimes you could see something and you go, I wonder, can I get that product? Can I source it? Let's just look at something here. You got somebody selling it for $59.99. Excuse me. I'll just Google it. I'll go to shopping. And you know what? We might have just found something. Now, you see how you have that? You got to make sure you got the right thing, though. Let's see. This is at best reviews. That particular site, it may not even be in stock. Let's see. I don't like that. They're asking for your email to claim some deal. I don't like the way that looks. I shouldn't have to do that. But check it out right here. Here it is for $25. Let's see. Use code, visit site. Who is this? $24.48. Is that the same one we're looking at? 500EM. No, that's not the same one. So you gotta pay attention to stuff like that, because you'll end up with something that's not the same. But that's just a quick way that sometimes you can source things. And if by chance you could find it, Even like Staples, I don't think you could make any money at that price. Let's see. Is that the same one? Yeah, I guess it is. You can hardly see that side view. Let's see if we can enlarge that. Yeah, that's it. So let's see if we can make any money. I doubt it, but you never know. I think there's some at $59.99, and let's just see. 39.42. Hey, you know what? You can make $5.41. Now look at this, guys. They're selling 178 of these a month. Listen, we just found a deal, and I'm jumping on it. But anyway, I digress. I had another question from Brian. Thanks so much, my man. He was asking about the free course that I'm always talking about. He was saying, does the course go over the setup process? And I think what he meant was, does it go over the setup process in terms of how to set up your Amazon account? It does not. The paid version will go into that. You know, I give general stuff. I give a lot of information, but I'm not going to hold your hand until you invest. But anyway, it's actually pretty easy though. All you would do is, let me see. All you would do is just come to Amazon. And when you get to Amazon, I think you just go down to the bottom and somewhere down here, make money with us, sell on Amazon. All you do is click on that. I think I go back in my videos. I think I made a video on that. And you see where this, you get started, and it's pretty simple. Jim, if you find that video and you want a link to that, if we get a chance, guys, we'll put it in the description. It's pretty easy though. I think most of you know how to do it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Trust me, Amazon, they want you on this platform. I forget what percentage, but there is a huge percentage of business done on Amazon by us, the third-party sellers. They believe it or not, they actually depend on us. So they make this easy. But yeah, I think I did a video on that. Just go through there. If we can find it, we will put it in the description. Guys, that's gonna complete this video, and I hope I gave some value. And like I said, please subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit that bell notification. Make sure you like us, give us a nice thumbs up, share this video with people who could use it. Make sure you go over to whattosellonamazon.com or onlineinternetprofits.com and sign up for the free course while it's still free. Take advantage of it. We just put some free leads out yesterday, so take advantage. There's some good ones too. So guys, I don't know if they're still going to be good by the time you get this video. Oftentimes they are though. So what to sell on Amazon? I'm Horace. Oh, before I go, did you notice Did you notice what I'm wearing? Yeah, man, can you believe it? The Eagles pulled one out. They beat the Bears by 1 point, still in the playoffs. Amazing. And check out this number. Check out what I'm wearing. If you can see this. See, that's old school right there. That's Ricky Waters, baby. Bishop McDevitt, Harrisburg. What y'all know about that? All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Horace. What to Sell on Amazon. I'm out.